Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Josh and Josh. Today we're going to dive into John Oliver's episode on plastics last night. This was a really important episode for me and something that I highly recommend everyone check out. He goes into a few facts for the fact that we are consuming about a credit card's worth of plastic on average per week. And again, that's per week, not per year, not per 5 years. And I was blown away by that. This is an important topic to me and something that I wish we would really explore more and try to fight more because it's becoming a major problem. The Pacific Ocean, for example, has this great Pacific garbage patch that's 3 times the size of France. 3 times the size of France, guys. So there's got to be some ways that we can fight this overall. Again, check out the John Oliver episode, get all the stats there. One of the big ones is plastics are not recyclable. Like most of them are not recyclable. Only about 9% of plastics that are thrown in the recycling bin today are actually recycled. The rest of them end up in the landfills. So there's a lot of things I think that we need to try to do as a society. So I'm going to outline a few things that I think we should try to do today. For me personally, I highly filter the water. They say today 93% of bottled water globally has some kind of microplastics within it, which is kind of disgusting. I question how much of that comes from the bottle itself, or is it from old substances within the water. But I personally heavily filter my water with a Berkie filter. This was highly recommended to me. That's someone that has done a lot of research. There's a lot of great filters out there, but in any case, do your research, find out the ones that are really good. I don't recommend something like a cheap Brita filter, but a really good filtration system. So I will link in the description below a link back to Amazon if you guys want to check those out. They're a little pricey, but again, it's going to help you remove some of these microplastics from your water. Number 2 is being aware of where your food comes from. So trying to buy more foods that are organic, or you're not mass produced and you get these plastic products as a byproduct. Although I do feel like the water seems like it's probably the main place where it comes from. I think number 3 is just trying to use less plastic in general. Maybe when we're in the grocery store trying to get the paper bags versus the plastic bags. I know that puts more of a strain on trees, or maybe we even bring in our own bags, but since those plastic bags seem like they're not really getting recycled, it seems really useless just to get this one use, just to carry bags out. I mean, I remember bagging groceries as a teenager, and we would put one thing in a bag just to make the customer happy, and it's just kind of ridiculous looking back now because that one bag is in a landfill. Number 4 is just trying to buy more compostable. It's kind of like number 3, but just trying to buy more compostable products in general. And there's a lot of products that have come out over the years that biodegrade in general and don't break down like the plastics do. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Most of all, I highly recommend, the Berkie filter. So there's a link in the description below to check that out. And thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to subscribe to Something Collective, our parent channel, and tune in next time. Thanks.